The essence of meditation is simply to recognize that there is a whole other world out there beyond your mind about your life, beyond your interpretations about people, about yourself, about your body image. And the more you meditate, the more you may recognize how many unconscious beliefs you have about yourself and other people, and how many thoughts arise that you might start to recognize and wonder where this thought is even coming from, and why I'm even having this thought. Again, some of it may be residue from karmic cycles or from conditioning in your life that just continues to replay in your mind. Other thoughts are unconsciously created through maybe wants and desires or needs. But there's another space behind all of that noise. And the way to find that you have a space in between each thought is to see how long you can sit in silence and be bored at first. It will be boring at first. You're going to feel the tendency to want to pick up your phone, feel the tendency to want to go watch TV. But if you can just sit there and just watch your mind, and if you can also sit there and watch every single time you have any kind of gap, any kind of space. And the more that you recognize these gaps, they may get longer. But you also will recognize that there is a whole other world that is more important and more true to who you are than what happens in this 3D reality. So, as important as it feels like if you get the job, or if you get the fancy car, or if you get the money, it's not as important as learning how to do the inner journey. If you want to know how to manifest really, really well, learn how to do the inner journey first. And then everything else comes naturally. It's really that simple. It may seem difficult because it can be difficult to, it really could be difficult to just sit there and be bored. A lot of people don't want to do this journey because it requires patience, it requires time. It requires time to realize you don't need time. That's what Eckhart always says, and that's true too. But if you're really absorbed and unconscious and wrapped up in your mind, then it's going to take time for you to realize that your true nature is beyond thought. If you don't want to sit there and watch your thoughts, you can also continually shift yourself back to the present moment the second that you catch yourself going unconscious. This Also takes effort at first, but once you can settle in the present moment for longer and longer periods of time, it becomes easier. And the better that you get at resting in the present moment, the more you'll notice that manifestation just comes. It just comes. It comes easier because you're not thinking about it, which is the essence of surrender. That is the essence of letting go, is learn how to be in the present moment. If you want to know how to manifest, if you want to know how to let go, it's called be in the present moment. That's what we're missing. That's the key that we're missing. Now, I know my YouTube channel tends to get a little repetitive, but this is the journey that I'm on. And I know that for a lot of people, repeating myself helps remind you what you already know, which is that your natural state is the present moment. You already know this. I just want to be here to simply remind you of what you already know. Or another way of saying it is you can be in that I am loving awareness, like Ram Dass talks about. What he's talking about is you are the soul behind the ego, behind all of the suffering. If you haven't gotten bored yet of my video and you made it to the end of this video, I congratulate you. You're probably really present and you probably don't need my video, but thank you for sticking around anyways. Talk to you guys later.